Today guys, we're going to be looking back at some of the real FIFA Ultimate Team legends from when FIFA Ultimate Team started. Yes, EA have brought out their actual legends that have been featured in the game, but there are actually some FIFA Ultimate Team legends which maybe weren't the most amazing players in real life, but on FIFA they were absolute gods. So guys, if you're looking to purchase any FIFA 14 coins, go to fifashop.co.uk. Their link will be down in the description below, and you can get an extra 5% off using the discount code JACK54HD. So this episode we're going to be doing 5. If you guys like the style of this series, there is plenty more. I have literally got just like It's a list which is going to continue to grow from your guys' responses on Twitter and everything. And if you think anyone that isn't in here and should be in here, please put it down in the comment section below. So the first card that I'm going to be going through is going to be Geovanni. Geovanni on FIFA 11 was one of the most amazing cards you would have ever used. And it's actually quite a shame that, you know what, EA don't really put the same kind of cards as good as that in the game now, or we just haven't really seen one for like a couple of years, but there isn't really one on FIFA 14, to be honest, that can be used in a lot of different squads and is actually, you know what, a very, very good player. So Geovanni actually had 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. He was known as the long shot king. You could literally get someone who's never played FIFA before, pick up a controller, and they'll be able to score a long shot goal of him. It's as simple as that. Absolutely incredible player, and that was really where the birth of the Brasilvers came in FIFA Ultimate Team. So Geovanni, fantastic player. He was incredibly expensive. I think it was about 80,000 coins, but back in the day on FIFA 11, 80,000 coins was probably like the worth of 800,000 coins now, or maybe like 400,000 coins. I don't know. It's hard to kind of compare FIFA back then to FIFA now. So swiftly moving on to the next card, then we have got Nilmar. Nilmar was a striker, a goal striker, 80 rated for Villarreal in the Liga BBVA. This guy had 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, but he was an absolute god. He had 90 pace, 76 shooting, and 85 dribbling. He was sensational. Loads of people used him in their Brazilian sides and their Liga BBVA sides because a lot of the players, obviously like Messi, that was a striker, were pretty expensive, and Neymar was your kind of go-to player. If you needed a couple of goals, you'd bring him on, or you'd just have him as your starting 11. I know I used to have him in my starting 11 all the time on FIFA 11. So he was a fantastic player, really just like quick off the turn. He could score some absolute wonder goals as well. That 5-star weak foot came in handy a lot of the times, especially when you're one-on-one with the goalkeeper or in and around the box. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of side of the goal that you go for, or you know what foot you were actually placing the ball on to shoot. It just did not matter. He was just a sensational player, and let me know if you remember him in FIFA 11. Moving on now to the third card that we're going to be talking about. Now this is, you're probably looking at the screen, you're like, what, who the hell is this guy? Basically, in, I think it was FIFA 12 or FIFA 11, one of the two. I'm not 100% sure which FIFA it was. But EA brought out a 48 rated Inform Wallison. At the time, Wallison was seen as one of the most overpowered and amazing players on FIFA because he had 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. And back then, like, I think skilling, doing skills and stuff was a much bigger craze back in the day than it is now. It kind of does lack, and you kind of wish that it would come back. But, you know, now the trends have changed and people are more interested in seeing like pink slips and stuff like that than skill moves. And you know, back then people didn't really upload daily that often. Skill move compilations would take absolutely ages, and that's the reason why FIFA Raleigh and co really, you know, have some amazing FIFA compilations with ridiculous amounts of views because they were just so good. And there was a lot of people that actually did skills, and it was ever growing, and now it's kind of died out, which is a shame to see. But back onto the fact of Wallison, he had 84 shooting, and the rest of his stats were absolutely awful, but in game he was amazing. He was fantastic. He was one of the most rarest cards on FIFA, and I would bet now if the EA servers were still up for FIFA 12 or FIFA 11, whatever game it was on, you would not be able to find a Wallison. And let me know if any of you still have him in your club. Obviously, you can't get onto it now, but on Generations, that'd be amazing. If you have it on Generations, tweet me a picture. That'd be amazing, and I'll obviously retweet it and favourite it. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing. So let's move on to the fourth player. So in the fourth spot, we have got Stephan El Shaarawy. Now, I've probably just butchered his second name. There are so many different ways you could probably say it, and I've said it probably the most embarrassing way. So I do apologise to start off with. Now, El Shaarawy was probably the most recent introduction into FIFA, who was a player which was a silver card, who was very, very overpowered, and who had 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, was just an absolute god. You could fit him into a Serie A gold side and he'd play better than all the other 88 rated informs that he had in the squad. He was just incredible, and people kind of compared him to the likes of Geovanni, Marlos, and he really, I think, he was a player, especially when people started actually realising. I remember on FIFA 13 or FIFA 12 when he first came about and people first started hearing about him, he was just, you could pick him up for about 15k when you first heard about him, but when the hype came through and YouTubers started actually making videos on him, he would go up. I think the max price that people would probably pay for him was about 140k, but like I said, back then the market was completely different. That 140k probably would feel like about 500k right now, and I can bet if El Shaarawy was in this FIFA and had the same stats and played just as well, he would be nearing on 600, 700k, because the demand would be so high, and his card weight wasn't all too good as well. There wasn't that many of them on the market. There was enough to go around, of course, for the people that could afford him, but there was a lot of competition in the market as well for selling, and obviously other people wanting to give him a little try. And yeah, this guy was just insane, very much compared to Geovanni. I'm sure if you literally went around all the YouTubers, you would say El Shaarawy was just one of the most amazing players on Ultimate Team. Now, of course, he has like an 81 rated left winger card, and EA just destroyed that card now. It is quite bad. I don't really see any Serie A sides with El Shaarawy in there. I personally don't like using him at all, and it is a shame. It is a shame. But we're going to move now on to the number 5 spot. So we have got Lavezzi. This guy was an absolute gem. He was fantastic at Napoli. He played some of his best football, and he was originally an 81 rated gold card, but he got 85 rated informs and an 86 rated inform as well, and they were like the team of the season cards. So I remember one time as well when I was using him, or actually trying to buy him. I was about to go on holiday, and I don't know, I was probably about, I must have been like 15 at the time, but I was so determined to get this player. And back then there wasn't as many people playing FIFA, so making coins was actually really, really easy, and that is one of the ways in which my channel actually started gaining subscribers, because it was just so easy and people didn't really know a lot of the ways to make coins. So what I did, I stayed up all night, and it was about 3 in the morning. Well, 3 in the morning, Jack. Yeah, you're mad, mate. But yeah, and I bidded on Lavezzi for 73,000 coins. He was worth like 300k, and I picked him up for 73,000 coins, and that was like one of the best deals I got in my Road to Messi series, and it really set me on the way to actually picking Messi up at the end of the series. So I was very, very happy with that. And I don't know if you guys remember in like FIFA 12 and FIFA 11, the long kind of striding chops that you used to be able to do. Lavezzi was a master. You would not get anyone better that could use the Ronaldo chop, or whatever you want to call it, as good as Lavezzi, and it was amazing. And I kind of wish that chop would come back into FIFA, but it is very, very realistic now. You know, comparing it to the animations that they've got now, it's a lot true in the game, you know, what they've got now in FIFA 14, and obviously what they had in FIFA 13 as well. So that's going to be it. Obviously he had 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, insane player. One of my, I think he probably was my favourite player of that era. And yeah, guys, there are so many other players that I could actually have included in this squad, but in this video, but there was just, you know, there's not enough spaces to fill, and not enough time in this video. So if you guys have any more suggestions, I've got a whole list of them. Let me know in the comment section below. Just to name a few: Taiwo, Terapt last year, Marlos, Maicon Liete. There's an endless list of players which I'm going to be featuring in this series. So it's only going to be a short series, but I'm hoping you guys are going to like it. Subscribe for more videos like this. There will be a video later with a transferred squad, so that will be very, very cool to see. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.